My concern is this.
Okay, I see the tuna boat.
Yeah.
Do you want me to enter on its stop?
2023 and season 4. I think this will even go to 2024. I don't know. All I can tell you is that we've been sailing the boat and enjoying ourselves. Minimal amount of boat work this year, but that's okay. I want to enjoy my family, I want to enjoy the boat, and I also want to enjoy some boat drinks. Nothing better than being sun-kissed on the water. I hope that you guys have really enjoyed these videos, and if there's something you want to see, I implore you to reach out and ask me, and I'm more than happy to record it for you. Boat work is my favorite, so if you have some need for a helping hand, by all means, just reach out. I'm here. But until then, I hope you guys hit that like and subscribe button, and cheers to you in the water. I need to get my 1 5/8 socket from the boat, and then we're gonna go over there and check that thing out, torque those keel bolts to make sure they'll actually take the correct spec and don't sink down into the stub, and then I know that I can fix the boat. So for any of you looking to buy a Catalina, I know this is an expensive oh my god, it's been a long day, socket, but 1 1/8 snap-on makes this. I believe it's not cheap, but you need this before you ever buy one of those, because you have to check the keel bolts. Welcome to Steve's truck.
Yes, it is.
We're looking for the boat now.
Shadowmonk Yacht Club.
Shadowmonk Yacht Club, Austin. We're looking for it. That could potentially, no, that's a double spreader. All right, here we are. Say hi. How you doing? So we are looking at this boat potentially for Steve, and we were gonna do your keel, and it looks like I still might have to do the keel.
Life choice.
Oh, drive shaft is new. All right, sorry people, trying to manage a beer and film. All right, let's look at the other side. It's got a stainless steel drive shaft. All right, typical smile. We are blanching though. All right, let's get up there and have a gander. I dig it. 3-blade prop, Steve. What happened to your through hulls here? Were they ever there?
No.
That's interesting. What year is it? 82, you say?
82, yeah.
Nice. Very cool. All right. So here we are on a 82 Catalina. Bulkheads seem solid. I like that door. You have all the cushions?
Yes, they're in the garage. Not in fantastic shape. I also have all the shelves, all the teak shelving and everything in the garage.
You have these back cushions though, correct?
Yes.
We're definitely dealing with a leak here, but that's perfectly normal. It seems to be rebedded.
I would also, there's that cleat out there,
Mm-hmm.
that over here.
Mm-hmm.
I would rebed that because
Yeah.
that one on the other side came out last year. Didn't use the right hardware.
Okay, YouTube world. So, when you're looking at a Catalina 30, we have a deck stepped mast, and then we have a compression post. A lot of times, the compression post will rot. So you want to take a screwdriver and push. And Below is good. We have a little bit of rot there. Could potentially be an issue, so you want to be aware of that. This is your actual, this is where the keel is going to meet your mast. So you have some wiring that runs through here. A lot of time water will sit in here. Like, see, this hose is, she's done because it's been soaked in diesel. But right here we got a little bit of rot right there. But very simple job to do. You dig that out and put a jack in there. You jack it to the correct tension, and then you foam it in and you're done. Also, we need to check the keel bolts. Now, you don't have an extension for that, do you?
I do.
We need that extension. So this is 1 1/8. You can buy the correct socket from Snap-on. It's not cheap, like I said before, but you definitely want to have that. And you want to check all of these. Now, just judging by this one, looking right off the bat, I'm not seeing any pulling. I mean, she's down a little, but nothing that I'd be worried about. These look decent. You can see the glass is still over them. And what's going on with this one? Bolt's down there, but there's also a bolt on top. Alright, let's wait for the extension and then we're going to test those. Alright, so 1 1/8. Give her a turn. Let's see. That looks good.
That's it.
Go to the front. That's the one that'll be the problem. Let's turn. I just want to see if it's pulling in. What do I do with that light? Okay. Oh, dude, I got this.
Halfmoon Bay Marina, Halfmoon Bay Marina.
That's it.
That's it?
Roger, coming in on the left.
Pulled a little, but not anything I'd be concerned about. My concern is this.
Okay, I see the tuna boat.
Yeah.
Do you want me to enter on its bow?
We have no cracking. I do see some warping here, but no crack. Let's go up and look on the deck, but that...
Yeah, that's zero support.
Well, no, it still has enough. That spot right here, I don't know if that was a hole drilled or not, but that...
We'll try right next to it.
No, just that. It had to have been a hole. But look.
Okay. Any access anywhere else to that?
No.
That's it.
If you want to do this, you literally...
Well, that hose right there is from your head.
Yeah. That's the shower drain.
Yeah, exactly.
Grab one of these back ones. See if you can turn one of those back ones.
Well, I hit that one. Let me just hit this one here.
That was really loose. How hard are you trying?
I'm trying 85%.
The stub is good. Stub is good. The compression post is shot.
Not surprised.
That one's tight.
Try one of these back ones. Not this one because it's got a weird bolt on it. Because they grounded it. Try that one. Ooh, it's not. No way.
Yeah, that's a smaller bolt.
Okay, so they replaced that one. Little 2-cylinder diesel. How many knots did it make under that?
Huh?
How fast did it go under the 2-cylinder?
I honestly could not tell you.
All right, so now we need to look at the deck.
Where do your feet do?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So
One hatch versus, so this is a one.
Feel right here.
and I think the source is that.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So this is the problem I was mentioning to you last year about it.
The core is shot up here.
Everyone I'd spoken about it said going from the bottom, going from inside.
Yeah, it keeps it cleaner.
Yeah.
There's a couple of tricks you can do to it.
Some were saying drill the holes and inject. I'm like,
That's the easiest way from the bottom.
yeah,
Drill holes, inject it with resin, but
you gotta let it dry out.
you do. You do. The deck is really bad. Man.
What bugs me is that I noticed that when I was buying, and I said, like, you know, I asked everyone over at Nyack, and I was like, yeah, it's just the deck has some flex in it. They're like, oh, it's easy to fix, easy to fix.
It's a lot of flex.
Yeah. So I mean,
A lot of flex. So yeah, Catalina sells the parts, which is some wood. What I would do though, is I would dig all that out. Again, you have to be on step. And I would go get a house jack. And you dig that out, get the house jack in there, turn it till you have the correct pressure and the floor is corrected. And then I would use spray foam, like the great stuff, to kind of encapsulate it. Maybe a little bit of resin on the bottom to hold it in place. But once you get the pressure on it, and I've seen another guy, he's on YouTube, find it, fix it, sail it. He did one. He bought an actual, I think he bought an 89 or a 90. Nice boat. Clean as shit. Excuse my language. Second he got it home, that was the problem.
yeah.
So that when I was looking at Artemis, I didn't care about the keel, but this was an issue.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys what we're talking about here. So, keel stub, I know I showed it earlier, but look at that. That is completely gone. Well, yeah, gone. So, it's a big repair. It's not big. It's not even expensive. It's time consuming. It's time consuming. Steve, how much time do you have?
Minimal. Minimal amount of time.
You're like, oh shit. Other than that, the boat's great. We have this weird plug, which he probably had some sort of wires or something run through here at one point in time. I mean, these boats are old. 82. It's a long time for things to happen. It's 41 years old. And then we got bad, but only to here,
Right.
which is interesting. Well, all right. So we had a good gander. She's got great bones, but has some issues, right? So we know that the stub is going to have to be replaced. We know that the deck has some issues. It all depends on the amount of time that this guy has.
This guy has,
Right.
right.
He's moving to Italy, so this boat's got to go. So we gotta do some thinking. We're gonna talk to the captain, which is Steve's wife. But if they decide to take this boat, I'm gonna be a busy bee. My biggest concern right now is going to be three things. I've got the deck, which I'm not too concerned about, but still a big job. Our mast stub, that's gonna be a big job. And then the diesel. There's diesel in here, and we can't figure out where, but I'm sure with a couple of cocktails and a little bit of time, we would have that figured out. So Steve will make up his mind, and we'll let you know. And if Steve doesn't take this boat, and you're interested in this boat, I would say this boat needs love, but in the scheme of time, the keel repair, which I can go back down and show you, shouldn't take you, if you're in the area, I'm willing to help, more than 4 hours. However, those 4 hours would be, half hour of grinding, and then the 5200, letting that dry overnight. Then coming back down the next day and getting your first batch of total fare into that. Letting that dry, then coming back the next day and getting the next, amount of total fare in. So it would take a solid week, but about 4 hours of work, maybe a little bit more. The keel is not an issue on this boat. The problem is going to be the deck. Now you could drill holes and inject that with resin and be fine for the next 30 years if that's something you're into, or you could cut the deck off and fill it with balsa. And then the compression post, I'm not sure on that one. I know that that looks like it would be a hell of a job to get it right, especially with the little bit of warping that we have here. We know that it's pushing in. So I think this is all very doable. I think it's all very inexpensive to do. It's just time. So if Steve doesn't take the boat and you see this video, feel free to reach out. I can put you in touch with the owner. I think this has some solid bones and has a lot of life left back on it. So cheers. I hope you guys enjoyed today. I'm sweaty. I'm gonna go get drunk and jump in the pool. Peace. So a little bit more on the Catalina. I'm pretty excited about it. I know you guys love my Catalina work, so it looks like we're gonna have a lot of it coming your way. So new projects that even I haven't attempted yet. Last night, Steve and his wife called me and told me that they made a deal with the owner of the boat. So that's gonna be coming at you real soon. It is almost 4th of July, so we probably won't take delivery of the boat for another 2 weeks, but it should be coming, and we're just trying to figure out where he's going to store it. Is he going to keep it at our yacht club so we have access to it, or is he going to be putting it at a different marina that's probably a little less expensive when it comes down to jack stands and demasting or unstepping the mast, which we have to do right away. We're actually going to go ahead and start with that project first before he dumps a lot of money into the boat. But he got I think a fair deal on it for the owner, Jason, and for Steve. I think they both came to a fair agreement, and yeah, should be pretty cool. So I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna name that series, but it'll still be coming at you, starting soon. And again, a lot of work, a lot of dirty work. You know, we're gonna get in there, we're gonna clean it, we're gonna find that diesel leak so we can mitigate that to begin with. Then we do the mast step or the compression post. And then from there we'll go to the deck, and probably, you know, days where it's raining, do indoor stuff, and when it's not raining we'll be out there doing the keel, which is going to be quick, but we can do a whole nother episode on that, which I am excited about, because originally we were supposed to do this keel for you this spring, and then, you know, obviously circumstances had changed. So that's coming at you. The boat is coming to Steve, and we will be doing that. I don't know what that noise is in the background. I apologize. Anyway, I hope you guys follow along. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe. Cheers.